Hello students. So next question number 6 in derivatives of implicit functions. Okay. The question is x cube plus x square y plus xy square plus y cube equal to 81. So what is the derivative of x cube? Yes, 3x square. See, to differentiate this, you should use product rule because it's a product of two terms. Okay. So product rule, I hope you remember. I'll not write the formula again. So recall properly. U into differentiation of v, that is x square into derivative of y plus y into derivative of x square. Product rule, simple product rule. Again, for this is a product of two functions. So plus x into derivative of y square. What is derivative of y square? I already saw in the previous problems. It is 2y into dy by dx plus y square into derivative of x, which is equal to 1 plus what is the derivative of y cube? 3y square into dy by dx, like x cube, okay, equal to what is the derivative of 81? 0. Derivative of 81 is 0 because it is a constant, remember that. So derivative is completed. The next task is important. Okay, you have to collect all the dy by dx terms together. So yeah, just collect the coefficients. X square plus y into what is the derivative of x square? 2x, sorry, x square. See, this will be actually y into 2x. So here there is no dy by dx. Here there is no dy by dx, just y into 2x. So only these three terms, x square plus 2xy plus 3y square. So only these are the three terms of coefficients of dy by dx. Take all the remaining term into right hand side. What is the first term? Minus 3x square. Here minus 2xy. Third one minus y square. And do one thing, put bracket and convert this into plus. Understood? Therefore, what is dy by dx? dy by dx is equal to minus 3x square plus 2xy plus y square divided by x square plus 2xy plus 3y square. Definitely no need to simplify further. Remember that. Just get this answer. But remember, if you put minus sign outside, the bracket is compulsory. Otherwise, just keep minus sign in each term. Okay, one and the same. But put bracket if you write outside minus sign. I hope you understood. So this is an important question for 3 marks. Please remember. Okay, important question. Ask in final exam. Got it? Okay. The next one. So this may be difficult. Okay, compared to the previous problem. Listen. Solution is as follows. Observe carefully. What is the differentiation of sine square y? See, chain rule will come here. This you can write as a sine y whole square. So chain rule is required. In implicit function derivative, up to now we didn't use, but now it is required. I hope you remember chain rule. Very good. How you will differentiate this? Which is outside function? Which outside function? X square. And its differentiation is 2x, right? Okay, instead of x, what we have? Sine y. Next, which one you have to differentiate? Sine. What is differentiation of sine? Cos. What is the inside function? Y. Then last inside function is y. What is the derivative of y with respect to x? dy by dx. Understood? Chain rule, remember that. Now, what is 2 sine theta cos theta? Sine 2 theta. Instead of theta, what we have? Y. So, derivative of sine square y or sine y whole square is sine 2y into dy by dx. So, first term is sine 2y into dy by dx plus, how to differentiate cos of xy? Cos of x into y. It is also chain rule problem. Cos of xy. See, it is also made up of two functions. Which is outside function? Cos. But the differentiation of cos? Minus sine. Derivative of cos is minus sine. X is nothing but x into y. Now what we should do? We have to differentiate x into y. X into y differentiation you saw in the previous problems. So it is put bracket x into dy by dx plus y. This is a derivative of second term. So write as it is. So I'll change this plus to minus because this minus is coming. Minus sine of xy, okay, into Okay, I'll write down. Okay, there's no space. I'll write here minus sine of x into y into x dy by dx plus y. Got it? This is a differentiation of second term. K is constant. Remember, in calculus, x and y are only considered as a variable. Remaining all the English alphabet will be considered as a constant. So A, B, C, whatever it may be, it will be considered as a constant. So K will be considered as a constant. So derivative of constant is 0. I hope you understood. Separately, I did the derivative of two functions. Okay, two terms. Observe carefully. Now remaining work is combining dy by dx terms. So here we have one. Here you will get one more. So I can combine like this: sine 2y minus sine of x into y into x. So these are the two terms of dy by dx. Okay, here no other terms are there which is free from dy by dx. So nothing will come from the first term. But in second term you will get one more term which is free from dy by dx. So take that into right hand side. Since we are multiplying minus, so when you take in right hand side it becomes plus sine of x into y into y minus sine of x into y into y. Got it? Very good. Therefore, the final answer. Don't worry about simplification. Definitely not required. Just keep the final answer like this. Whole divided by, right, just writing sine 2y minus x into sine of xy. So this will be the final answer. Here some important things are there, especially these two terms differentiation. So please watch carefully these two terms differentiation. If you have any doubt, we will discuss later. Okay. So I hope you understood this differentiation. Very good. Next one. Sin square x plus cos square y is equal to 1. Definitely you can take the help of the previous problem. It will help you to get this answer. I'll explain. Okay, you definitely can start. So you can start already. Okay. Yeah. Differentiation of sin square y you saw in the previous problem. Just like that. See, I'll take again separately the derivatives. This is nothing but derivative of sin x whole square with respect to x. X square format, so 2x into differentiation of inside function. What is the derivatives of inside function? Sin x, it is the derivative is cos x, and 2 sin x cos x is nothing but sin 2x, almost like sin square y. Okay, so this is the derivative of first term. Second term, derivative of cos square y, that is cos y whole square with respect to x. Remember that, with respect to x. So it is again x square format, so 2x. Instead of x, what we have? Cos y. Then derivative of cos, put bracket because it will give you minus sign, and derivative of y. Got it? Okay, very good. So 2 sin theta cos theta, again same format, sin 2 theta, but this minus sign you keep it outside, into dy by dx. So this is the second term derivative. It's a derivative of second term. Combine. So what is the first term? No dy by dx, only sin 2x minus sin 2y into dy by dx equal to derivative of 1 is, you know, it's constant, right? Therefore minus sin 2y into dy by dx is equal to minus sin 2x. So minus minus cancel. So therefore dy by dx is equal to sin 2x divided by sin 2y. Don't show any talent here. Just cancel s, I, n, 2, remaining is x by y. That is not possible. Just keep this answer. Don't write anything else because it is not possible. I know you'll write tan, cot, or cancel sin, remaining is 2x by 2y. So don't do that. This is a final answer. I hope you understood. So we completed one more concept of derivative of implicit function. In next video, I'm going to teach you derivative of logarithmic function. For that, you need logarithms. Okay. Yeah, I'll recall in the beginning what I mean by logarithm and some formulas. Then I'll take the derivative of logarithmic function. Thank you.